Sweet. Well, that's pretty cool. I've fished 2 creeks since my guide trip this morning and had 5 or 6 shots. Honestly, I'm pretty upset with myself for missing quite a few good opportunities, but I have caught 2 nice fish. I had another eat. I didn't have my GoPro running at first, but I got it going now. I'm not gonna miss any more. I just had 3 shots in this creek, and that's where I missed one, and then I had another one that I caught. He was hung up in some oysters, just kind of belly crawling around and tailing, and made a cast in there. I had to hold off for a second, so I had a clear shot and one little twitch right by his face, and he smoked it. So I'm gonna go hit a few more spots. Got it low tide, just about to, I think it's turned now. It's gonna start coming in, and the fish should be getting happier and happier. So hopefully I'll catch a few more here on camera for y'all later. This little Texas eye right here is doing the trick. Awesome little swivel. Sight fishing redfish in shallow water. It's a little heavy, so you want to land it, you know, lead that fish just a little bit, but really doesn't spook them unless you drop it right on their head, but that's anything. All right, I got a redfish belly crawling over here. Dang it. Spooked on him. I blew that first shot big time. God, they're belly crawling good. That first shot I landed way too close to him. Should have just held off. Alright, I got a fish moving left to right over here. Very hard to see, but I see him. Terrible cast. He's coming to it. God, the fish turned and tried to eat it, and I freaking missed him. That was stupid. It's 2 blown shots back to back. That fish was just sliding through here, really hard to see. I barely saw its tail just under the surface for a second, and then, all right, I got her again. What the heck? Terrible cast. God, I'm sucking it up. Sucking it up. That fish turned and tried to eat it and blew off of it last second. And my second cast was just awful. Here's a redfish. Stop blowing every cast, Josh. Golly. Big redfish on the bank over here, belly crawling. Tail's coming out a little bit. Not gonna blow this one. He is hunting. See him right there, back out of the water. There he is. Nice. sucked it down. On a little trout rod. Come on, buddy. That's a 30-inch fish there. Just belly crawling and tailing so pretty. On the little coonan. I mean, this rod is light. A little light for these fish, but alright, buddy. Stud. Oh my gosh. On the Texas sigh, the Z-Man paddle tail. That is fun. That is fun. Stud, baby. Pretty fish. Made that blown shot and I hurt his bad. Phew. I didn't capture it on camera, but I had 2 different schools of black drum just floating around in here. I threw the jig in there and they kind of checked it out, but they definitely didn't want anything to do with it. That would have been cool. I just lost a nice flounder as well, one bend back in here. But I've kind of stopped blind casting because there's so many redfish belly crawling right now. I don't want to miss an opportunity. But I'm telling you, this bait right here, if you let them find it, don't force it on them, they'll eat it every single time. It's very quickly become my favorite jig to sight fish with. Got a redfish right here. Got him. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. I hope that was on camera. That was super sick. Guy smoked it. A little bit smaller one, but that don't matter. Just spooked another one off the flat too. They're literally everywhere in here. So much fun on this little trout rod. Easy, buddy. Boom. Pretty fish. Again, on the Texas sigh, they're loving it. This one's gonna be dinner. I hooked that last fish, and there was another nice fish on the bar I didn't see that was probably 30 yards past him. It spooked off the flat, but when the tide comes in, it gets a little higher. The fish love this bar right in here, and they'll come up and slide across it. And I've caught actually quite a few fish in here lately, but this is the first time in the past couple weeks I've had fish at dead low out on this exposed sandbar. They're just sliding up the edge. There's lots of bait laid up here. I got a big redfish in front of me. Nope, that's a stingray. God, I thought that was a big fish at first. Got me excited. 2 stingrays. Everything looks like a fish today. Now he's out here. Hopefully this trolling motor won't spook him. I'm gonna try to sleep around him and then come back. I got this trolling motor running pretty high right now at 7. Alright, he just stuck his back out over here. Back out of the water, eating shrimp. Going deep, so I'm gonna try him. Just spooked him. He's coming back looking for it. Shot. God, that sucks. Got a fish right here. God, I spooked on it. Freaking jerk. He was tight to the grass. It was a tough cast. He stopped and looked at it, and then I twitched it another time, and he freaking blew off of it. Can't catch them all, I guess. That's why he blew off of it. Freaking fouled. Should have caught that. Got a fish up here on the edge of the grass, popping some shrimp. He's gonna be a tough one. Get away from him, slide out a little bit. Come on, buddy. Here's that splash that came out a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Terrible casting. Golly. Freaking blew him out. Sucking it up. Blew that. He was already spooked on the trolling motor. Just broke my own rule. When I'm up in an area where I feel like I'm going to be getting shots, where I'm already seeing fish and I'm not pulling, I really don't like to run my trolling motor over 3.5, and I had it at 4.5. Just trying to cover some water. And I saw that fish as he was spooking. Still tried him. He kind of stalled up on the bait for a second, but he didn't want it. Just be patient, work slow, look hard, make good casts. That's the key. I didn't catch that last fish because I was trying to work through here too fast, already thinking about the next spot. Focus on where you are until you're done with it. Don't think about the next spot till you hop off the platform. This is usually the honey bucket right here. Dang it, I just blew one out right here. Come on, fish. Show yourself. It's the end of the line right there. Oh, I got a fish right here. Got him. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Oh, back of the boat. Now he's under the boat. Dogging me. Straight dogging me. I let that fish find it and he smoked it. Didn't force it on him. He slid out of the grass. I was done. I was turning around to get out of here. And he slid up from out of the grass. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah. Pretty fish. Look at that blue tail. God, he crushed it. That was awesome. Swam over like 2 feet and ate the crap out of it. There he goes. They're definitely feeling me in here because I got to sit so much tighter to this bank right now. I can't see anything. And even if they're not kicking off from the trolling motor, as soon as I land a cast, I landed that cast 3 feet in front of that last redfish and he spooked. They're thick right here. Come on, give me another shot. Typically, I feel like I find more fish back in these pockets off these main edges, but every fish I've seen out here has been out on this main edge, right in the current. There's one. Got him. There he is. Heck yeah. God, shallow. Got him. That is a stud. Stay out of the grass, stay out of the grass, stay out of the grass. God, I could barely see that fish. The water's so dirty. He's not done. Like that. Come on, fish. Come on in so I can go catch another one. I have to check the leader after this fish. God, he ate the crap out of it. It was dirty. I threw it a little past him and slid it in there, and one little bump once he got in the zone, and he just sucked it down. I'm getting tendonitis, and it kills me to fight these fish, even small fish. It just kills my elbow. Come on. God. Pretty fish. It's a stud. I'm telling you, these hooks do not miss. Redfish. Man, that's the biggest one of the day. Yeah. That is a monster. Got him. Oh my gosh. It is silly. That fish was 8 feet off the side of the boat, if that. What a fun afternoon. Solo on the boat. I always love fishing by myself. Stay away from that trolling motor. This one's got some pretty spots. A little bit smaller, but I don't care about the size. Look at that. Literally went 15 yards on the bank from the last fish. Pretty spots. They're just fired up. I mean, one twitch and he came racing over and smoked it. He moved 2 or 3 feet to eat it. I didn't even get the time to bring it over to him. Literally every single fish I've caught today has been on the exact same soft plastic. Haven't changed it out. And this Texas Eye by Eye Strike Fishing. Crushing them. He's ready. Another big sheep's head. I'm sure he's gonna spook. Yep. Oh, there's a redfish in there too. Sheep's head's still in there. God, how did I miss that redfish? Sheepshead is still up here. Doesn't seem very interested in what I'm throwing. Gotta be a fish in here. Where are you at? Right in front of the boat. Freaking spooked on it. Dang it. I don't know how he spooked on that one. I was like 2 feet out in front of him. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Got one right up here on the grass. Oh. Pulled it out of his freaking mouth. Golly. He rushed over and crushed that thing. God, he was fired up. He heard it splash a foot out in front of the grass and just came bolting out and ate it before I could even do anything. I didn't think he had picked it up, and then I realized he was sitting right on top of my bait, and I set the hook and I just didn't get him. That was frustrating. Very frustrating. Come on, one more in here. Well, that was a fun day of fishing. Ended up pretty exciting. Lots of shots, lots of fish caught. This morning I had a charter with father-daughter, and we went out and we looked for redfish for a little bit, but mostly just targeting bluefish and jacks, and had a ton of fun doing that. And I was gonna just call it a day, come back and get some stuff done to the house, but it was too pretty. So I stayed on the water and decided to do a little sight fishing myself, just running the trolling motor down the banks, and there was a bunch of fish shallow. There was quite a few redfish up belly crawling, and if they weren't belly crawling, they were real tight looking for shrimp. And if I gave them the right presentation, they were all about it. And got some cool eats on video. So hope you enjoy it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment if you have any questions. And also check out my Instagram, Judd Brock Fishing. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.